Right, what we're doing here is we're going to be looking at a few indices questions which I set recently as a test, and we're going to look at the ones where the students got the questions wrong. So the one they found the hardest, the one where they made the most mistakes, was this one. Only 64% were correct out of the 22 attempts. Now, let's just look at how we do this the right way. So we're going to raise each thing to the power of 3. We're going to raise 3 to the power of 3, q to the power of 3, and p to the 5 to the power of 3. So we get 3 to the power of 3, q to the power of 3, and p to the power of 5 to the power of 3. Okay, so we've got power of a power going on there. Now 3 cubed is 27. And we can see this person just made a mistake of cubing 3 to get 9, which is not correct. Q cubed is q cubed. P to the 5 to the 3, you multiply these powers, so you get p to the 15. And you can see they just forgot to cube the q here in this mistake. So that's how we do that one. So just a lot of mistakes going on with the cubing of the 3, forgetting that it's 27 and not 9. They did this without a calculator. Doing this question here, we've got 4 to the 8, 8 cubed, and 2 to the x plus 2. So let's just look at how you do it. Now these numbers, the 4, the 8, and 2, are called the base for all these power sections, okay? So these are called the base. And what we try and do is we make the bases the same, and then we can create an equation because we've got the same bases. So 4 is 2 to the power of 2, 8 is 2 to the power of 3, and 2 is 2 to the power of 1. So we turn them into bases where they can all be raised to the same power, not raised to the same power, but they all have the same base. So 4 is 2 squared, and we've got to do that to the power of 8, times by 2 to the 3, which is, because that's 8, 2 to the 3 is our 8, and we're going to do that to the power of 3, and then we've already got this in base 2, so we don't need to change that one's base. Now, when we do this, we must multiply the powers, so we get 16, and we multiply the powers again here, and we get 9. And we've just got 2 to the x plus 2. Now, when we combine these, we must add the indices. So we get 2 to the 25 will equal 2 to the x plus 2. Now, what we have here is we have 2 to the something equals 2 to something. So these two things I've highlighted in yellow must be equal. The 25 must equal x plus 2. So therefore 23 must equal x, and that's why this answer is correct. Now, in the mistakes, what went wrong was to get the 142, these couple of students, what they did was they multiplied the 6 and the 16 and the 9 there. That's where they went wrong, rather than adding them. To get the 26, I don't actually see the working for that student, so I'm not quite sure how they got 26. It's really not easy to see, so I'll miss that one out. To get the 25, they've obviously just stopped at this point, and they just thought they'd finish when they got 25 on one side. The 14 one, what they did was, at this stage, they added 2 to the 8 to get 10 and 3 to the 3 to get 9. So rather than multiplying the indices, they made the mistake of adding the indices. So it's very important you get the rule of when you add the indices, which is here, and the rule when you multiply the indices, which is here, the right way around. Right, what we got here is we got 5 to the power of 6 divided by 5 to the power of 5 times 5 to the minus 20. And here we have some incorrect answers below, and you can see some of them have managed to put their working in. And the most popular incorrect answer is 5 to the minus 9. And what we can see is they're doing 5 to the 6, and they've worked out on the bottom they've got 5 to the 15 for some reason. Okay, here we've got done 5 minus 20 and got 15. Okay, and then you've done 6 minus 15 gives me the minus 9, which is, so they've got that. That's the mistake they've made, was when they calculated the bottom bit there. Okay, now going to 5 to the minus 22 is their answer. What they've done there, I really don't know. I can't see where they've gone wrong, and you can see the importance of writing out working. It can help the teacher work out what you get wrong. 5 to the 9, They've obviously got 5 to the minus 15, done 6 minus 15 and got 9. Just lost a minus sign. Again, so lots of different types of mistakes. Anyway, going on to how you should do this, we need to combine the bottom like they are trying to do. So you get 5 to the 6 over 5 to the 5 times 5 to the minus 20. And what we do is we add these indices and we get 5 to the minus 15. So we get 5 to the 6 minus 15. You subtract this indice from this one. Because this one is negative, you get a minus, which will give you 5 to the 21.